Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to my new folks watching in, my new subscribers. Thank y'all. I see y'all. I'm now up to 119 subscribers, so yes, thank you. Today we're going to be doing a Q&A which I posted on my Instagram story. So let's get right into it. Y'all had questions, so I'm here to deliver the answers, okay? So my first question was, what are your long-term goals and how do you plan on achieving them? First of all, I got plenty of goals. I have a lot of goals that I want to achieve in life, okay? But my first one is this channel right here that y'all are watching, Gia's Lifestyle. If you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on your notification bell, because one of my goals is to get this channel to 1,000 subscribers. So if y'all want to help me get there, share with a friend. Yeah, you know, help a sister out because we're all growing together. I want to get this channel to 1,000 subscribers, and I'm going to plan on doing this by making one video per week consistently, quality video. So if y'all have tips, if y'all have video content that you want me to produce, go ahead and send me a DM or leave it in the comments below and help me get there. My next goal, long-term goal, is to buy a house. I want to be a homeowner, and in order to be a homeowner, you need to get that money, okay? We can't buy a house with talk, y'all. We need that money. So I'm planning on finding ways to create passive income, bring in that money, get that bag, and that bag is gonna get me the house, okay? I want to also read more. Reading has always been something that, no, it doesn't work for me. 5 minutes in a book and I'm sleeping. So I'm challenging myself to read a book per month. And also, I want to start journaling. I want to find ways where I can write down to meet those long-term goals that I have, how to put them in a book, how to find a way, if it's even 1 day per week, what am I doing to get to those goals? Because those goals are not going to achieve themselves. I have to work towards them goals. So I'm going to journal and write down my small milestones in order to get there, okay? So that's it for that question. Do you love and enjoy what you do? Like, I'm not sure what this person is asking for, say. Do you like being on the runway, modeling, acting, content creator, YouTube? YouTube is still freshly new to me, but whatever it is, the answer is yes, because I, for one, will not do or take part in something that I don't enjoy or I don't love. So the answer is yes, and I'm gonna stick with that, okay? How do you handle the runway like a pro? First of all, I feel flattered. Like, thank you for thinking that I handle the runway like a pro, okay? Okay, back to the question. Yes, I handle the runway like a pro. What I do is I just believe in myself. Like, I believe in me, and I go out there and I show that confidence, okay? Like, you can't go out there looking all shy and shaky and nervous. Like, people will see right through you, okay? Like, yeah, you gotta go out there fierce. So that's what I do. I believe in myself and I reflect that I believe in myself and I know that I can do it. Even if I go out there not knowing what I'm gonna do, but guess what? I'm gonna do it and I'm gonna get it done. And that's what I do. What are the most important things to know about modeling as a beginner? In the modeling industry, there's a lot of things to know, but key things are, if you are interested in being a model, you have to first know, what kind of model do you want to be? Do you want to be on the runway? Do you want to be in commercials? Do you want to be a parts model? You have beautiful fingers, like you have nice hair. You want to be a hair model, like commercial. There's just too much. There's so much things. Plus size, petite, like if you're even in your 50s, or you know, like you have classic beauty models. There is so much. The industry has changed a lot, and there's so many opportunities and so much different categories that you can take part in and become a model. Don't just focus on high-end fashion. A lot of people always use the excuse, I'm too short. No, you're never too short. That's why they got 6-inch heels, honey. Like, make yourself tall. Like, chase your dream, go for it, okay? It's unlimited. Research your agency. When you figure out what category you want to go in, you have to research agencies that you want to represent you, okay? Because you don't want to go and get signed or even think about applying for an agency when the agency doesn't even do what you do. They don't promote and they won't get you work in the field that you want to be. If you are a commercial type of person and you want to be in commercial, don't get signed to an agency that only does runway. Like, that will not get you anywhere in achieving your goals. So research your agency and find that agency that represents what you do. Another thing is to know it is not all glitz and glams, okay? It is not. Because let me tell you, first of all, even when I go to runway shows, y'all heard me say it's an all-day thing, okay? All day. You have to be there from morning until the end of that show. So it's very time-consuming. You have to have a lot of flexibility and patience. Get used to no's, but don't let those no's stop you from chasing that dream, because that's just how it is. You have to have a thick skin to be in this industry. You go to a casting and you will hear no without a reason, you can't even question it. It's just no. So you have to get thick skin, but just know that one or two no, don't give up on yourself, okay? You have to know that consistency is key. Keep working hard, keep working on yourself, and flexibility comes in play, whereas you just never know when something is going to pop up. You don't know what time you gotta be there, what day, like it just pops up. It's not a regular 9-to-5 job, okay? So if you're thinking of going into this as a full-time job, just know that you have to be very flexible. You are planning to do this full-time, I wouldn't suggest it early on, because you never know when you're gonna get a job, and when you get a job, like, it can take weeks or months to even get paid to cash a check. So like, that's just the reality of it, especially if you're with an agency. It can take you up to 4 weeks before you get your check, okay? Another thing is social media. Social media plays a very large role, because social media is how I get most of my jobs. If I'm not on social media, and not just to follow your friends, okay? We're not talking about looking at celebrities and doing all of that. Like, nothing is wrong with that, but you have to follow the right people. You have to follow the people who are in the industry that you want to make it in. So if you're into commercial, follow people who follow the brands that you use, tag them, like, you know, that's how you get yourself seen, and that's how you will get job. Because if you're not following the right job people, you won't see those opportunities presented to you, okay? And that's what I do. So, and it's working, it works, okay? If you're not out there putting yourself out there, no one can see you. So right now I am in my journey of trying to grow my Instagram page and to post more, just like I'm trying to grow this YouTube channel. So yeah. How old are you? I'm 24. My birthday was last November. I celebrated my birthday when I became 24. So yeah. What has been your favorite experience as a model? My favorite experience, honey, like the question said, how do you do the runway like a pro? I like going out there on the runway. I just like feeling myself. All the attention is on me. Like, everything, the designs, you know, meeting the designers, seeing the different things come together. I've seen designers do on-spot adjustments to styles. I'm like, it blows my mind. Like, but most of all, I really enjoy being out there on the runway. And one of my greatest experience has been to take part in Austin Fashion Week, because that's the longest runway that I've ever been, and that's kind of part of the reason why I discovered that what I really like is not just being out there, but that long walk that I get to do. Because trust me, like, I'm still nervous about when I have to stop, because those poses, like, I don't want to be too long, but you want to be long enough for them to get a picture. And sometimes I really don't know what to do at the end of the runway, so I just like taking that moment to just walk. I just be walking, okay? Yeah. What are your future goals as a model? Like, okay, first of all, I'm gonna be a top model. I want to be a top. I laugh about that, but I'm very serious. I'm aiming for the top. I want to be in magazines like Vogue, Elle, Harper Bazaar. I want to be signed to a top agency, which will get me those opportunities. Because, honey, like, connections is everything in this world. Like, if you don't have connections, like, what are you doing? You need connections in order to make it. As much as people think that it's just like very few people make it without connections, okay? And it's just the truth. So I want to get signed to one of those top agencies that will get me into those jobs, and that's what I'm aiming for. I also want to be walking in Paris, in Milan, in New York. And how am I going to get there? By working my butt off and working to get sent to one of those top agencies, submitting applications. Like, I have to do that so that I can be seen, okay? So, and also, I want to be featured in magazines. Yes, I said that already, but I want to be featured in Vogue. Like, because Vogue is one of the top magazines that you can be in, and why not aim for the top? Like, if you're not aiming high, why are you even aiming? Like, my God up there is a big God, and I believe that he can grant me anything for my success, and I believe that I'm destined to be a model. Like, it's a part of my journey, it's a part of my destiny. I love it, I enjoy what I do, so I'm going forward all of those things. Another thing is, what inspired you to become a model? To be honest, what inspired me to become a model is just the community that I was surrounded in. Growing up in Jamaica, people used to tell me every time, you look like a model, you have the walk, you have the physique. Like, at that time, I wasn't even serious about modeling until I started looking deeper in it. I started watching shows, modeling fashion shows, and seeing magazines. When I walk across from Victoria's Secret now, I'm always like, I want to be that one day. I want to be up there, you know? And those are the things, it inspires me to say I drive. It gives me drive, all the drive that I need to take this career very seriously and go towards it. Because if people out there can believe and see that I have the potential, I also have to believe in myself. Big part of my drive towards modeling career is the community that saw me first, saw me on the outside, and say that you can do this. And then me also doing more research and believing and trying and going to these events, and people coming up to me saying, oh, you are flawless, you're stunning. And I just started this. So imagine what years of practice and more experience, what happened. So that's all my questions, that's all I have. And I just want to leave this with you. Quick note that I read from the book Atomic Habits that I recently started reading, and it says, if you want better results, then forget about setting goals. Focus on your system instead. And that is very true, because we always set goals, but you need to set a system. What are you doing to get those goals? And that's why my main reason is to do the journaling, because I need to make sure that I am doing something every week or every day or every month. I have to do something, if it's something small, if it's even doing research, if it's even sending an application, going to casting, you have to do something in order to get to your long-term goals, because those goals are not going to get themselves. And that's it for today's video. Next week, I want to show you guys a vision board that I created on my iPhone to... Okay, sorry about that. Siri, I was not talking to you. Anyways, I want to show you guys how I created my digital vision board. So stay tuned for next week's video. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for all of you who submitted your question. And I hope this video was very informative. And you will be here next week. And subscribe and like. Thank you for watching.